Hello Glamour Ghouls and welcome back. If you're new here, my name is Midge Munster, and on this channel we do all things campy, kooky, glamorous, and spooky. So after my earring collection video about a month ago, I had a lot of you in the comments asking if I would share my bag collection as well. Many of you know from Instagram that I am kind of a collector of novelty spooky handbags. I definitely have a pretty decent little collection going now, and so I wanted to share that with all of you. I also think videos like these are a great reminder, especially as we inch our way into Halloween decor hunting season, that there are so many small businesses, amazing artists who are creating amazing spooky things for us year round. I love to put those people on your radar just so that we are continuing to support our own community and support those small businesses, because I know it's easy to go haywire on the big box stores come summertime, but all of these brands I'm going to feature today are some of my favorite small shops, and so I want to show them some love as well. Before we get started today, I want to remind you, as always, if you are not already, to subscribe to the channel before you leave today. We are definitely headed into the heat of Halloween season and you are not going to want to miss a single video, so be sure to subscribe and hit that little bell notifier so you know when I post. I also want to take a brief moment and thank the sponsor of today's video. With Mother's Day just around the corner, I am so excited to be working with Storyworth.com. Storyworth is an online service that helps you and your loved ones connect through sharing stories and memories and preserves them for years to come. I don't know about y'all, but I am the only daughter of two older parents, and sometimes we'll be hanging out after dinner, having coffee, chatting, telling stories. And every once in a while, my mom will tell me some like really crazy story she's never told me before about her childhood or her youth. And of course, when I go to like recall it later, I don't remember all the details. So what I love about Storyworth is that they preserve your family's memories and they preserve the words from your loved one. They get to tell their story and you get to experience it for years to come. I think this is the perfect Mother's Day gift for the mother figures in your life. What happens is that every week Storyworth will send an email to the person of your choosing that will have some kind of thought-provoking question in it, maybe something you would have never thought to ask. One question I really love is, what was the best advice that your mother gave to you? That one's really special to me because we lost my grandma last year, and so in that question I both get to learn about my mom and my grandma. But you get to pick from a vast pool of questions what questions you want asked to your person each week. They can answer with as little or as much detail as they want, and then after a full year, Storyworth will compile all of their stories into a beautiful keepsake book, including pictures that you can pass down for generations. I know there are so many people in my life that I wish I could go back and give this gift to so that I had their stories now. So this year, give all the moms in your life this meaningful gift that you will both cherish for years with Storyworth. Right now, for a limited time, you can save $10 on your first order when you go to storyworth.com/MidgeMunster. That's STORYWORTH.com/MidgeMunster to save $10 off of your first purchase. Thank you so much to Storyworth for sponsoring today's video. So as you can already see in the background here, my good pal Barnabas is wearing the first bag I'm going to show you. So this is our first bag. This is what I would call my EDC, my everyday carry. Any day that I'm not specifically coordinating a specific bag to my outfit, like if I'm just running to the store or what have you, this is the bag I reach for. This is from Love, Pain, and Stitches, and I absolutely love their work. This bag is made out of this really beautiful orange kind of glitter vinyl, and then has a matte black in the eyes, nose, and mouth. But what I really love about this bag is that it's reversible. So it has two different faces, one on each side. We've got the happy and then the scary jack-o'-lantern face. This is actually the side that I usually wear it facing out because I really, really like this. It kind of reminds me of like Jack Skellington at the beginning of Nightmare Before Christmas when he's the Pumpkin King. As you can see, I've got my little bat hand sanitizer. It has a nice long crossbody strap, which I love because I'm really bad about purses that I can't like attach to my body, because if I set it down, I'm gonna forget to pick it back up. So this one I can just throw over and it stays with me, which I appreciate. It's just a perfect size for a little everyday purse. This design is called their Pumpkin Cult bag, and they have these in a lot of colors. They have it in like a black with neon green in the face. They've released several holiday colorways of these in like red for Valentine's Day. I think they have a purple one. I wanted one of these for so long, and I finally bought one last year or the year before, and I have not been disappointed. I love this bag so much. Now, as far as bags that I carry a lot, if I'm not carrying that one, let's say I'm going to something a bit more formal, I am probably carrying this bag, which y'all have probably seen me take pictures with and stuff for Instagram. This is the To Die For bag from Tatiana Boutique. I really love this bag for a couple of reasons. One, because it's very subtle in its spookiness. As you can see, it is this beautiful black patent coffin shape. It's got this cute little crook strap to hold it like this. But as a vintage queen, I also love the style of this bag. I love the little clasp up here that opens like this. It has a really pretty leopard print interior. And I get comments on this bag all the time from older women asking if it's vintage, because in the late 50s, Prada did a run of bags that looks very similar to this style. And I love that it kind of harkens back to a vintage, very high style bag, but make it a little bit spooky. You can't see it very well on camera, but it also has this little line across here, which is actually another little like front pocket. So that's nice if you have something you just need to stick in the front of your bag, like your lipstick or whatever. Or apparently your earrings. This was the last pair of earrings that I had yet to find from the earring collection video. It's these Spellman Mortuary sign earrings from Reb's Rainbow House. So Becca, if you're watching this, I found them. She had offered to send me another pair if I didn't find them. And I literally thought right before I started filming this, I bet I'm gonna find those in one of these bags. Because I'm notorious for, like, at the end of the day when I'm just done being a person, if my ears are feeling heavy, I'll just pull them off and stick them in whatever bag I'm carrying. There you have it. So it's got a great front pocket for your earrings. And I like that bag so much that I've actually bought it in 2 other colors. So this is one of my favorite summer bags. This is the same To Die For purse from Tatiana in this delightful chartreusey, highlightery, yellowy, green acid color. I understand that this color is an acquired taste, but I love this color. I wear this bag all the time in the summer. I have actually a lot of dresses that have this color in it because it's just, I really, really like it. This also has the beautiful clasp and the nice leopard print on the inside. And then I actually used to have this bag in a kind of coral pink as well. I ended up doing a giveaway with it and gave it away probably, it has to have been at least 3 years ago. It was like when I was trying to hit 1,000 followers on Instagram, I did a giveaway with this bag. And at that time, I really loved the color on the bag, but I didn't own anything pink. And so I never like had anything to carry it with, and I had never carried the bag. So I was like, oh, I'm just gonna give it to like a follower who would enjoy it. Now I would kill to have that bag back. I may end up buying another one because I, of course, as you all know now, am an absolute like pink fiend. Actually, it was like this color too. It was like a salmony, corally pink. They also have this in like a shimmery gold color, and then this beautiful kind of light Cinderella-y blue that has a glitter sheen. And then around the holidays, they'll usually release it in a bright red as well. So lots of great options for this beauty. Cannot recommend it enough. Okay, so next we have this bag, which is, of course, the Handbook for the Recently Deceased. This was actually gifted to me by Spirit Halloween last year, and I can't wait to do another like Beetlejuice or Lydia cosplay and work this in. It opens where the pages would be, and inside it opens up nice and wide and has a black and white stripe on the inside, which I think is a nice detail. I actually have not carried this one as a purse yet. I like it so much because it looks so like leathery and nice. A lot of the times when you find the actual like prop handbooks, they are more smooth or they look like more of a journal material. I like that this looks like an old book because it's like leathery. So I've actually had this on display in my Beetle suite across the hall. I just have it with the strap off sitting on the table. But I always do at least one Beetlejuice adjacent cosplay every Halloween season. So I'm sure that I will be breaking this out come October. Next, we have my favorite bag to carry in the springtime. It is this beautiful spring jack-o'-lantern from Backstitch Bruja. I can't even tell you. I wish you all could like reach through the screen and touch this. This is one of the most well-made bags I have ever held. It is so beautiful. This is currently my only bag from Backstitch Bruja, but I will absolutely be ordering more. She actually has a Child's Play one right now that looks like the Good Guys box from Chucky, and I really want to get it for Midsummer Scream. But here is this beauty up close. I love this color combination. The blue and orange color play is so beautiful. And as you can see, everything is like stitched into the bag really, really nicely. It has this beautiful little stamp on the back that says Backstitch Bruja. And one of my favorite details is this little carry handle that looks like kind of the stem of the pumpkin. I just think this is so like delicate and cute and just like I don't know. I love it. Something I really like about almost all of her bags, I believe, they have the loops and they come with a crossbody strap, but then they also have this loop on the back here that is really sturdy, and you can thread it in a way that you can wear almost all of her bags as a backpack, which is really, really nice. I think a lot of people wear these like when they travel or go to like Disney and stuff, and so having the option to put them on your back I think is really great. I love the gold hardware on this bag. I think that's really just a beautiful touch. Very few bags have gold hardware, and so when I see one with gold I really appreciate it because I am much more of a gold girl than a silver girl. And then opening it up, it has the cutest print inside. It has these like daisies that have jack-o'-lantern faces. It's got several little extra pocket options, and I really appreciate these little side panels that catch the front so that if you open it, it's not gonna go like spilling out. And once again, we have kind of a hidden front pocket on this. The pumpkin face itself separates from the front of the bag, so you do have an extra little pouch right there as well. If y'all remember my cake from my Spring-a-ween party last spring, I made a cake to look like this bag. It did not go well, but this was the inspiration behind that. This bag did come in two other colorways, a purple with pink eyes and then a black with like white daisies with yellow eyes. They're absolutely beautiful. She has restocked them a couple times, so definitely give her a follow on Instagram if you don't already, because she puts these out every once in a while and you'll want to snag one if you can. This next bag, I don't know if it technically counts as a spooky bag, but I count it as a spooky bag. It is this crazy eyeball purse. This is from a brand called Current Mood, and I actually didn't purchase this bag for myself. This was picked out for me by Michaela Marie Studios. She is a really wonderful personal stylist here in the Kansas City area, and she styled me for the Spirit Halloween opening. She has picked out a couple outfits for me, and she selected this bag for me to add to my collection, and I love this. It is so weird and wonderful. It's all patent leather, and it's got kind of this holographic pinkish purpley eye. These lashes are like a plastic material, so they stick really structurally off the bag, and I think they are so cool. But this is like a nice sized bag for going out. I actually recently wore this to go see Trixie and Katya. I will say it definitely takes some getting used to when you wear it, because this is like a lot. I was definitely like catching these on things and stuff. but overall totally worth it. Very weird, very wonderful. It also really reminds me because of the color palette of Welcome to Night Vale, which if you have never listened to the podcast Welcome to Night Vale, I fully cannot recommend it enough. It's like a story podcast and it has like creepy undertones, but it's very funny at the same time. I love that podcast. I've been to 3 live shows of Welcome to Night Vale, and the next time I go, I will wear this purse because it looks a lot like their logo. This next bag has a bit of something going on and I'm excited about it. This is the Sleepy Hollow bag from Femme On Noir, which is owned by Micheline Pitt. If by some chance you haven't heard me talk about Micheline Pitt on the channel before, she designed this dress that I am wearing. She's one of my favorite designers. Most of my clothes are by her. And last September, I believe, her sister company, Femme On Noir, designed an entire licensed line for Tim Burton's Sleepy Hollow, which obviously I basically bought the entirety of. So I purchased this bag then, but unfortunately something weird happened, and like 2 or 3 months into owning it, the zipper busted open and wouldn't close anymore. I still carry that bag quite a bit, but definitely not as much as I used to. This, for a while, became the bag I was carrying every single day because, hello, it's beautiful. But recently they had their backlot sale, which they sell off like things that they have overstock of at lower prices. And I was able to snag a second bag, the exact same one, for $35, which is an absolute steal. I think originally it's like an $80 bag. And I mean, you can see why by looking at it. It's so beautiful. All these little details are stitched on there. It's made of this like beautiful vegan leather material. I just can't say enough about this bag looking like this big full moon with the tree and him rearing up. The back is just black, but it does have a stamp here that says Sleepy Hollow. And one of my favorite details, which I don't know if you're gonna be able to see it on camera, but they lined it with this gorgeous toile fabric. And this is a fabric designed by Micheline. I actually have a full dress made out of this fabric, and it has all this iconography from the film, like the Tree of Death and the Iron Maiden. It has the windmill from the end of the movie. Just overall so much beautiful attention to detail, and I love this bag. It's so beautiful. I believe they do still sell these on the website. They have this color, and then they also have one with a red background rather than the white, but the tree and the horsemen are still in black. Yeah, I mean, how could I not? I'll honestly probably continue to carry the damaged version and keep this one safe, and then only carry it on like really special occasions. This is my newest bag to my collection, which I also got for a steal. How stinking cute is this? It is this little candy wrapper trick or treat bag. You can kind of see it has these candy wrapper like edges to it. It's on this long chain with a orange kind of rest where it goes on your shoulder. And it does have kind of a flattened bottom with little metal feet on it. This bag is from the Beheaded, which really, she is a hat maker, a milliner. If you've seen people, including myself, wearing those beautiful, like really structured straw witch hats with the ribbons in different colors, those are from the Beheaded, and I love all of her stuff. She's made a couple of bags. She does have like a cauldron tote, but she made this one last Halloween, and I really wanted it at the time, but I didn't know if I could justify buying it for the price, and like knowing I probably would. This is one of the few Halloween bags I have that I will only carry in October. Like this is so loudly Halloween that I don't really think that there is another time of year where I would probably carry this. So I was like, oh, I don't know. But then again, she had a clearance sale a few weeks back, and I snagged this beauty for $35. It is beautiful. It is so well made. It opens right here. There's like a magnetic clasp, 2 magnetic clasps actually. And then there is a little zipper up here in the candy wrap. This is a very big bag. It does have 1 zipper pocket and 2 like little open pockets for like phone and lipstick and stuff. As a rule, I'm not much of a like big bag gal. I'm just not, because I will keep putting things in it and I won't be able to find anything that is in there, which is why this probably won't be a terribly frequent carry for me, but I couldn't resist. This orange is so beautiful and the font on this is so vintage, like it just screams vintage Halloween. I'm really, really happy that I was able to snag this one. When she first sold them, it had a really cute like keychain on it that had like candy, like it looked like candy spilling out. And unfortunately, I think she is sold out of those, but hopefully she'll bring them back in October and maybe I can snag one for this bag because I think that just puts it like over the top of being just so stinking cute. So if I had to pick a favorite bag that I own, I don't know that I could, but it might be this bag because this is the perfect blend of my style. It is vintage inspired, it is spooky, it's beautiful. It is the I Love Spooky bag from Lucky Hellcat. So this is Lucky Hellcat's design, but it was made by Crafty Creeps. This is another one that I will say I carried almost every day when I first got it, and I wore it to the point that some of the leather work is starting to peel up a little bit on the edges of the stitching. But I don't know if it reads on camera, but it is this like white glitter vinyl, and it's so pretty, and it's got these cute little bats. It looks like the I Love Lucy font. And then probably my favorite detail is that the little zipper pulls on the sides are bats. I will say I believe now she's remade these where the lettering and everything is embroidered into the bag rather than being this cutout leather that is stitched around, which is good because like I said, just from wearing this, you know, a lot, the letters have started to kind of peel back on me, which is a real bummer. I've definitely stopped carrying this as much just because I don't want it to get any more worn out because I love it. So I would like to eventually, most likely, buy the other version of it because it is just one of the cutest designs I've ever seen. I absolutely love this. Lucky Hellcat also has this design available as earrings and a t-shirt and some different options, so definitely check her out. I love her artwork. We have made it to our last bag and we've come full circle because this one is also made by Love Paint and Stitches, who made the first bag we looked at. This was a collaboration with them and Vixen by Micheline Pitt. This is definitely the most intricate bag that I own, and it's truly an art piece. It is this Bride of Frankenstein crossbody bag. I mean, let's get into this and really look at the details on this. As you can see, every single piece is a separate like leather piece sewn on. This is just like the most beautiful thing. Also, many of you know I have a skirt that also has this face on it, so it's really cool to be able to wear the skirt and the matching bag together. But I wear this bag with all kinds of outfits, and every time I wear it out, I get a bajillion compliments on how stunning it is, because it is. Like I mentioned, this was part of a collaboration between Love Paint and Stitches and Vixen by Micheline Pitt, where they did purse versions of her artwork from her monster skirts, where she did like Ben Cooper style monster faces. So there are a few versions of this. There's this, of course, and then there is Frankenstein's monster as well. And that one, I believe, also comes as a backpack version. And then there is a really, really beautiful creature from the Black Lagoon version as well. All of them are stunning. All of them have this level of detail in them. But something about this turquoisey, aqua-y teal color just spoke to me, obviously. Again, I like what I like, and I've just always been obsessed with Bride of Frankenstein. Her hair makes me want to scream. I love it so much. I don't know, you can't really see my bride right there, but I do have a little Bride of Frankenstein chilling up here. But I'm so happy that I have this piece. Like I said, this is a piece of art. They all are. They all are true works of art, and I think that's what I love about these purses. It's a piece of art that I get to wear, which is really, really cool. So that is my full spooky purse collection. I really hope you all enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up, and If there's any more collections of mine that you would like to see, leave me a comment down below and let me know. Or leave me a comment letting me know what your favorite purse in my collection was. Thank you again so much to Storyworth for sponsoring today's video. Remember, you can click the link in my description box or go to storyworth.com/MidgeMunster for $10 off your first purchase with Storyworth. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. And until next time, keep it campy, kooky, glamorous, and spooky. Bye.
When ghosts come out to social.